Okay, I just recently bought, or shall we say, we recently bought a all-in-one printer from XYZ Printing. Basically, it can do two things. It could print, and it could scan 3D objects. And that's Lovey the cat. Well, the first thing that we did was we printed a sample, which is this lighthouse. Not bad. It's hollow, by the way. It came up pretty good. I was kind of afraid of how this would come up, but it came up pretty good. Not bad. Second thing we printed out was the lion, or actually lion mane. These are the samples that came with it. Little hole at the bottom, hollow, but very strong. Well, let's take that back. Not very strong. As you can see, when I built this right here, it was kind of stuck at the bottom as well. FYI, to clean it, you need to take, first off, you need to put glue on, the adhesive glue on before every print. Afterwards, you need to scrape it off completely. If there still remains on there, I'd recommend taking hot towels, dabbing it with warm water, putting it on top, and then wiping it off. You might have to do this several times and use the scraper, and it cleans off pretty good. Another thing is, we tried to do the bird cage that we downloaded, and when it came to the actual cage itself right here, it started to crumble apart. Another thing we did was we downloaded Lego pieces to be printed. However, there's a problem with the Lego pieces. The center piece kept on falling apart, and then when we did put them together, they did not always come together correctly, and if I were to try to force it, then it'll come in. And looking at it, the top teeth and the bottom do not really line up correctly. I mean, they line up, but for size-wise, they do not just fit in quite right. And when you did and you moved it a little bit, the teeth at the bottom broke off. But to show you the difference in size, there you go. This one here is actual Lego piece. This one here is the one that was made from online. So I'd have to, personally, would have to design something that would actually be the same dimensions. Again, turning it around, and it would seem as if they might have the top part spot on, but not the bottom part. The only issue that I do have with the all-in-one would be is that the hot plate at the bottom, there was some smudge marks towards the back. So I don't know if it's affecting the heat when everything's coming on there. I wish there was an option to turn on the heat so you can actually melt off the plastic easier instead of using warm water. So anyway, that's my 2 cents in the all-in-one. I will be doing some more items. I did attempt to do a scan on the Lego, and because it seems like it's using some type of a light, it goes right through it. So, and in the instructions somewhere it says that some objects you have to paint something on, or so that it could get a correct feel for it, which I don't think is correct. I mean, at the Microsoft store they had a scanner, and they were plopping things on there, and they didn't have to do that. So that's probably the all-in-one downfall. I mean, it's cheap. It was suggested retail price $8.99. It dropped down a couple $100. I saw it on Amazon for $5.99. And then during Christmas, I saw the price drop down even more to $5.49. So that's when I purchased it. I like it. It's a nice little toy for beginners. However, the instructions are very, very lacking. They give you one page to explain something that would take chapters. I might put some instructions on there. If I can figure more out, I might do that. Please comment.